Fáiltear gach duine agus sulúgam go bhain fi go léir tanmh as na iireachtaí atá daoine tar éis déanta ar an lásca síolta seo. You're very welcome to St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Mountbolus, and a wild wintry day. We all wish we were in Croke Park for the club finals, but that wasn't to be. But we'll get there. Welcome to everyone, especially those that have travelled from as far away as Lincolnshire. So welcome the Murphys who come home from Lincolnshire. You're very welcome. And people have come from as far away as Derrymore and Cully, and come from Capagolan, and even as far away as the outer reaches of Kilcormac. So you're all very, very welcome indeed. And our first, what we call it, float is the great pipe band from Mountbolus. They are going over 60 years. Started by Frank Dunn, grandfather of Eileen Dunn, our newsreader. Put your hands together for Mountbolus pipe band. A very who is out here not playing today, but Tommy has been involved in Mountbolus pipe band and Cullimore pipe band for years. His only failure ever was trying to teach me how to play bagpipes many years ago. Welcome, Tommy. Always welcome in Mountbolus. Now we have Mountbolus National School participating in the Food Dudes programme, which is designed to promote healthy eating. The children are given fruit and vegetables every day to keep them strong and healthy. And foods, and they're coming from all over the world. That's the food, not the children. But beware of the junk punks who have been robbing the children of their fruit and veg. See some of those punks around here in front of me. But fear not, here come Raz, Rocco, Charlie and Tom, the Food Dude superheroes. They have amazing powers thanks to all the fruit and veg that they eat. They will save the day. So, put your hands together for the boys and girls of Mountbolus National School celebrating the Food Dudes programme, and there won't be a sweet eating between now and whenever in any of your houses. Welcome to their staff as well. I'm working overtime to make up for all the days lost in the snow. I'm always working hard. Well done, the boys and girls of Mountbolus National School and the staff. Well done indeed. Next we have the Kilcormac Ramblers. 1918, Vote for Women, 2018, 100 years since women got to vote, and all I can say is Marty Lane's the tractor is a year older, but Marty is still the same age as he was last year. Over 100 years ago, it was policy that women's role or function in society was to keep the house clean, do the cooking, and having children, and lots of them. The suffrage movement got underway in England, and as Ireland was under British rule, many Irish women formed a movement here. Cumann was founded in 1914, and an active suffrage federation was set up with Louis Bennett, Constance Markovitz, Hannah Sheehy Steffington, Rosamond Jacob and others throughout the century helped to include women in taking an active part in civil service, politics, medicine, education, trade unions and sports. 100 years ago this year, that women were allowed to vote, They had to be over 30 years of age, they had to have a university degree, and be a property owner or married to one. Women in sport, camogie was organised as a sport in the 1920s and 30s, ladies soccer and ladies Gaelic football in the 70s. For instance, some golf clubs allowed women to join them as an associate member, and also a lawn tennis club in Ireland is still reluctant to let women into their club grounds. Mary McAleese, I suppose, has something to say about where other women are let in or not let in as well, so bear that in mind. So from the first vote in 1918 to this year in 2018, women have come a long way on the road to participation, and Kilcormac Killahy's very own Nicola Friday plays rugby for Ireland on the senior ladies team, so we wish her the very best of luck. If Agnes Gorman was around when Ireland had a rugby team, there wouldn't have been any fear. Agnes would have taken part. She was a fantastic footballer, and many great memories of seeing her winning All Ireland too often. The Ramblers float is drawn by Mr. Martin Lynch on a 62-year-old Ferguson 20 tractor. He's about 20 years older than himself. Best luck to the Ramblers from our Patrick's Day committee. Next, we have Pat Spain. And Pat is on a 1960 Ferguson and a 1957 Pineda Planter. I would call that a hardship creator, seeing as I've bent my back, Declan Murphy and myself picking spuds about 40 years ago. Suffering the consequences of one of those being dragged around a few months earlier. So, well done, Pat, and keeping that in beautiful make, and a tractor and machine, and indeed yourself. And next we have a Morris Minor with a shiny bonnet and a driver with a shiny bonnet. It's Brian Leonard in his Uncle Tom's Morris Minor 1967. What year was it, Brian? 67. Any of us that are old enough are familiar with just a park beside the statue there, and you'll see Tom and Mary Canarney and Paddy Curley unloading from it every Sunday morning going to Mass. Ray Murphy remembers it well over there. It's a bit like Dublin Bus, you wouldn't see one for years and then two come along in a row. It's Kevin Rigney, and I think he's overloaded. He has too many passengers there, I think. And I don't see the guards anywhere. I think. And there's no backlight working either, but he's not breaking the speed limit, so he's alright. Tommy Egan is with Blue Bull Machinery. And if Tommy will hold on and I sort out my papers, I know what that's all about. Happy Sim. Blue Bull Machinery, manufacturers of feeding and silage machinery. They're an award-winning company in their infancy, based in Tullamore, County Offaly. Their first product is the Easy Arm and has been shortlisted for awards at the Tullamore Show, the National Ploughing Championships and the Lama Show in the UK. They're bringing a new type of bale handler to the market in 2018. So check out for bluebullmachinery.ie and contact them with any queries you may have. Blue Bull Machinery, of course, was set up by our very own Dara Egan. So put your hands together for one of our great young entrepreneurs here in Mountbolus. They're born to be wild. It's Sean Flanagan, or maybe it's Easy Rider. I'm not sure which, or maybe both. So, and 2000 Harley. So well done, Sean. And Ricky Monaghan. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's vintage in every other way. Frank Horn and even a John Deere in a transport box. Wouldn't be a day for getting a lift in the transport box, I'd say. Here comes the beast. And he's driving a big green tractor. Put your hands together for the Dunnigan family, lads. The beast has landed. Thursday, 1st of March will be a date that no one will forget in a hurry. A Siberian beast from the east caused snowstorms all over the country, leaving everywhere covered in a blanket of snow. But worse was yet to come. The beast from the east then met the gale with gale force winds when incoming storm Emma and caused blizzard conditions all over Ireland. This in turn caused huge disruptions. Good God. This in turn caused huge disruptions. Hopefully we're good insurance policy here that he owns. And railways, hospitals, etc. roads all disrupted. People are stranded in their homes. The last time Ireland has seen these conditions was back in the year 1982. True to life, we have seen looters tearing down the roof of Lidl in order to rob the stores safe, while others leave with loaves of bread. Oh God, what has the country come to? What do you think? Did you get that woman a drink? Not a drink of water. Folks, I think that was an extraordinary effort from this bloke here, the Dunnington family and friends. It will reopen in 3 weeks' time. Our Mountbolus parade for many, many years, and he does such a good job, we'll continue to have him back. So put your hands together for Paddy Heaney at enormous expense down from Town. And Carmel Healy here, she's a very experienced judge, and Annette here, of course, has been really looking forward to doing this job for many years. So put your hands together for them all. Happy St. Patrick's Day 2018 from Newton Blantyre. This float is called the Little Looters. You can see a certain theme emerging this year. This year's float is about the good and bad of people during the last snowstorm, Emma. It's a nice evening, it's snowing, kids out playing in the snow and making snowmen. Then, of course, you have some taking advantage when the roads are all snowed in, and they know the Gardaí won't be able to travel the roads. They rob a digger from nearby and knock down the end of a little shop. They break in and they rob the shop. They took out the safe and tried to break it open while others started taking what they can from the shop. And here comes another Garda Jeep. Or is it a Garda Jeep? It is a Garda Jeep. They weren't expecting that. See how they get on. ESP crews are flat out working overtime trying to keep everything in operation while everyone else can take cover. Farmers are under savage pressure to keep their operations going. Mind your trousers. The Bracken's triplets, planned for a night out on the town, were disrupted when a tree caused a power cut and the milking came to a halt. Horsepower is now restored. We're back to the old way of milking a cow, and you can see there that some people are very experienced at that. Very good. Excellent. Andy Keaton, if he was here, would say something rude at this time, but I'm not going to say anything like that. Well done. Put your hands together there for the Brackens and friends. Fantastic goal. It's Newton's plant hire, and we have the little looters, alright? Only for the weather we wouldn't have known what to do this year. Okay, and they have real life snow, folks. This year's snow is both the good and bad of people enjoying snow, and a nice evening and everyone out playing, children enjoying themselves. Then you have some taking advantage, of course, when people break into Lidl and they rob a digger and knock down the end of the little shop, and they take out a safe and try to break it open, while others are taking what they can from the shop. Here comes a guard. Now, where is the guard? Any sign of the guards? No sign of the guards yet. I'll go up the street. They're probably breathalyzing someone. I think they're doing a breathalyzer up there, Brian. You want to mind yourself? This goes well. Okay. Some bargains still in Lidl. I think there's still bread in that shop. Just about. Oh God, what's happening now? Alright. Now I think we might see some guards going shortly because there's harm being done here. There's a roofer giving no example at all to his own children. It's full of loose coppers. We don't know what's spent in Lidl. And here come the cops. Tommy Newton, looking as fit as ever. The guards arriving the looters for the services of the Cornish Chicago, our communities in rural areas would not be a safe place without the Gardaí. We need more policing in our rural areas. Well done, Tommy, you're keeping Mountbolus safe. Take him in the back of the van and bring him off. Good man. Absolutely fantastic effort here, and the snow continues to fall up at the front of the floor. That's some effort, I can tell you. You got all the looters? You have. Very good. Kicking and squealing, they're dragging them off. There's still one or two in the shop, but they're only waiting for a cheap chainsaw next Thursday. Okay. And that's not at all, because still behind we have the neighbours. That was some of the bad that was done during the snowstorm, but it was more than outweighed by all the good. And neighbours and friends got together and helped out, and local businesses, and not forgetting the farmers. And a special thanks to all the farmers and the local machinery operators around here, because they did a fantastic job. As you can see, O'Donoghue's the local bakery who's going to supply local shops with bread. Willie. And here we are giving out, somebody's giving out O'Donoghue's bread, are they? For sure. haven't seen it yet, but giving out some O'Donoghue's bread. This bread is fresh, bring it home and enjoy it. Put your hands together for Enda Doolan. The work he put in there during the snow was unbelievable. Support your local businesses, as they're always there when you need them, and in return they support your communities. Folks, I think that brings an end to our floats. And there's Paddy Dillon. Paddy certainly always drives something down the street and all through forward. It's not what I was expecting. He's normally on a Grey Ferguson, but Paddy's always welcome here. So put your hands together for everyone who has taken part. They've made a fantastic effort, everybody. Storm Ophelia and Storm Emma and everything else have been their recurrent team. So we're very, very glad that we had something to float about this year. And indeed, judges here have the most unenviable task now deciding who the winners are. So we're going to be along. And I promised Confury I wouldn't mention windmills today, so I won't.